Before we get into this tips and tricks video, I welcome you guys to give some suggestions in the comment section below about your top 5 favorite baits. And if you enjoy content like this or other content that I have on my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. And let's get right into the tips video. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this video is because I met a guy at a pond a few days back, and he was so confused on you know, what to do. And there's a lot of people out there like that they want to start bass fishing and they just don't know where to start. So the first lure that we're gonna go with is some form of topwater. For whatever reason, topwater in the summer is just, it's bread and butter. Especially if you get out there early in the morning or even late in the evening when the sun's starting to go down. The summer bass just love frogs. I'll never go to a pond without some form of topwater or like a frog. Okay, for my number 2, we're gonna go with some form of Texas rig. You can either use like a finesse worm or some kind of creature bait, just like some kind of weedless Texas rig. When you rig this up on your line, I don't have it rigged up right now, but when you rig this up, you're gonna wanna tie some kind of bullet weight up here at the top. Basically just let it slide on the line right in front of the eye, and this will definitely catch bass. With this, you just kind of wanna cast it out, maybe tap it a few times, just jig it, and then just let it sit. Maybe for a good 5, 6, 7 seconds, and then give it some more taps. Just work it real slow. During the summer, these bass are just not, they're not really wanting to expend a lot of energy. Number 3 on the list is everybody's go-to. I see a lot of this in the YouTube comments, probably because it's one of the easiest baits out there to catch a bass with, and that is a Wacky Rigged Senko. Specifically on this one, I have it on a weedless hook. These are perfect for fishing tight cover, and with these, all you wanna basically do, cast it up as close as you can to some kind of structure in the water, whether it be a dock, a tree jetting out further than the bank, maybe some lily pads. Just toss it in there, let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then jig it back to the top. And let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then jig it back to the top. Just repeat that. A really slow fishing style, but you can usually feel when the fish bite it, because you'll feel just like almost kind of like a thump. You'll just feel it in the tip of your rod, and then your line will start to pull. Number 4 on my list is a weedless shaky head worm. These are another slow moving bait that bass usually, if you get it right in front of their nose, they can't resist it. And you basically, it'll sit on the bottom. This tail right here will kind of just like wiggle around as you jig it. And normally if a bass swims by or you get it right in front of their nose, they will not be able to resist the urge to eat it. Number 5, and the reason why I put this at number 5 is because it's not my favorite to fish, is some kind of either a lipless crankbait, I don't have one of those here, or some kind of square bill crankbait. The reason why it's number 5 for me is because I have the worst luck catching everything that's not a fish in the water. So sticks, grass, trees, rocks, logs, everything, the whole 9. I've probably caught more of those in my life than fish, especially with anything with a treble hook. A lot of people swear by using these, and I've seen a lot of people catch fish on them, but they're not for me. However, I know they do work in the summer for a lot of people out there. That's why they're on this list, but that's also why they're number 5 for me. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I love you guys. You guys are the best ones. You're the OGs, the ones that watch the whole thing. And I have a bonus bait for you. So the bonus bait for today, and we're gonna put it at number 6, I guess, and it's super good for very finicky, very finesse bass, and it's this baby right here. This is just a Ned rig. All you do with these, it's super easy. You just cast it out, let it sit. When it sits on the bottom, it sits just like this. It sits up with the tail up in the air, and then you're just gonna jig it a couple times and then let it sit. Probably for about 5 to 10 seconds between jigs. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you can get on a pond and catch a fish with any of these rigs. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my list, or if you have something else that you wanna add, let me know. You know, a lot of people like to share with others, you know, what works best with them in the comments. So you guys definitely, I encourage that. I'd love to see what everyone's opinion is, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.